So good day, guys. I'll be breaking down the trade I took last week. Yeah, the trade I took last week for gold. Yeah, on gold. So last week, what did I see in price? So I saw market reacting from this daily order block in here. Market market is reacting from this daily order block, and you can see what you can see. Market takes out this candle liquidity, not closing in the FGA. And this is a resistance zone. Market is expecting, taking our previous day high. And we go to our 1 hour because this is where our setup happened. Yeah, 'cause I was expecting this low to get manipulated. Yeah, I was expecting this low to, and I was expecting reversals from this lower point. So I was expecting this low to be this low manipulated. So if you go on the 15-minute time frame, what can you see? If you go on the 15-minute time frame, what can you see? What can you see on the 15 minutes time frame? Why is my internet taking so much time to load? So on the 15 minute time frame, oh my internet though. So on the 15 minute time frame, you can actually see something. I see something very soon. So on the 15 minute time frame, on the 15 minute time frame, you can see a breakdown of this structure. You can see a breakdown of this structure. You can see what previous day high liquidity. I see previous day high liquidity. USDI liquidity close to what? Close to a valid point of interest, which validates what? Which validates the setup. Because overall direction is what? Overall direction is bearish. The fact overall direction is bearish is giving me signs that what I should do, what I should sell. Because we can see from this point, what can we see? We hit what? A resistance zone and we started selling. So we should be looking for what? More sales. At that point, you can see what? Structure to the downside. This is a minor retracement, but this is going to be our PY. Because what this is previous day high. So you'll be selling from this point, targeting what? Nearest drawn liquidity, which is this. This is going to be our nearest drawn liquidity. But this is going to be our what? Overall target. You get my point. So this is the breakdown of the trade. Yeah, this is the breakdown of the trade. You get my point. What is the source? That's what previous day high liquidity validates this point of interest. So that is that about that. So that is that for gold. And gold is what? Gold is currently reacting from a zone. So I'll be looking for more confirmations to actually validate this buy because it has taken like most of the sell side liquidity. It has still delivered at this point. This is still the state of delivery. So what we should keep looking for liquidity and what value point of interest to keep buying from. So, and for GBPS, I took a setup on GBPS today, which already hit my target, about 1 to 12 hour. So for GBPS, what did I see? For GBPS, also same thing, previous day low liquidity. Yeah, 24-hour time frame, what can you see? In the 4-hour time frame, you can see what? Just focus on this current price action. You can see what liquidity is created at this point and what market tapped into what this other block. You get my point. So at this point, I know what this is my target. I know this is my target. Knowing this is my target, so I'm expecting what? I'm expecting buy to continue. So once market got here, market took out this high, which shows we've changed state of delivery to bullishness. And this is going to be my target. We did not hit this target. Our market started reversing. I know this is going to be what? This is going to be my liquidity. And what validates this setup is what time-based liquidity. Because you can go to the daily time frame, you can clearly see what? You can clearly see this, which is what previous day low, which is Friday's low. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting market to take out previous day low and that candle low that I marked, tap into a valid point of interest and go and take out what buy side liquidity, which is what market did exactly. My network, which is what the market did exactly. So you can, from this point, you can see what you can see previous day low. I see previous day low liquidity. Time-based liquidity is very important. I see previous day liquidity here. A market did what? So from here, you can read structure, which is simple. What is there to read at this point? Sweep, minor break, major break. So at this point, this is going to be my POI. This is my inducement that validates my POI and what scale to try and frame to pick what? To pick the what? The clearest POI. You get my point? Scale to try and frame to actually do what? To pick the clearest POI. That all matters. And yeah, this gave me about 1 to 12 hours or so. At this point, targeting what? This was my target, but I closed at this point. Yeah, targeting 1 to 12 hours, which is that simple. So that's that for now. You can check, I will send the link to my, like, you can just check my TikTok page. You actually see the screenshot of this trade and the execution for these trades. Yeah. So that's that. So make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. Catch you guys later.